The principal of the Ekuthuleni Primary School at Bloekombos in Kraaifontein has been shot dead and his wife injured when unknown suspects approached them and opened fire. The Western Cape Education Department has confirmed the incident. Police say the two victims stopped outside the primary school this morning when they were shot. SABC News reporter Vanessa Poonah has more.
The community of Bloekombos are in shock this morning. This follows the fatal shooting of the school principal of the Ekuthuleni School. Here behind me, it's a primary school in the area. We understand from police that this morning at around 7 o'clock, the principal and a woman, we understand that it was his wife, was shot at, approached by three unknown gunmen in their car as they were parked outside the school. Of course, we know that there has also been another shooting just a few kilometers from here, about 200 meters away from the Turon school. But of course, coming back to this specific shooting, which has left the community very concerned. I've got the ward councillor for the area, Siyabonga Duka. Siyabonga, good morning to you. Of course, this shooting came as a shock as learners were actually starting to arrive at school this morning. You say that this was a tragedy for yourself as well as for the learners, staff and also the community around the Bloekombos area.
Good afternoon to the viewers. Yes, indeed, it's a shocking moment to us, particularly to the small children that are attending the school here. I so wish that the investigation can take place so that they can be able to get those who are behind to this thing. Thank you very much.
Siyabonga, we understand that and we see that the vehicle that the principal was driving in is still outside, is still parked outside the school premises here. What have you learned from the scene in terms of what had happened and also whether there could be any possible motive for the shooting?
Definitely there is a motive, which is I do not know what is the motive, because when I've heard that there are 13 bullets which they shoot the principal, that is why I'm saying that I so wish the police can investigate so that they can be able to get the people who are behind of this thing.
I take it the school has been closed at the moment because I see quite a number of staff standing around. I don't see any learners around at this stage.
Yes, indeed. They're supposed to close the school because we do not want to show the learners this kind of incident. I think they took a decision that learners, they must go home so that they can start afresh tomorrow.
When we talk about crime in the Bloekombos area, especially gun violence, is this a major concern for a community leader such as yourself?
Yes, it's a major concern because the crime it's very huge in this particular area, and you will find out some corners there are some shotguns, of which there was a man which was shot dead around to the street in Nzekile, I think 2 weeks back. So indeed, it's very shocking. This thing, it's very shocking. Okay, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your time, Siyabonga Duka. There, of course, the ward councillor here in Bloekombos talking to us here about the fatal shooting this morning of the school principal here of the Ekuthuleni Primary School in the Bloekombos area. The crime scene has been cleared at this stage also, but we do see that there are still police on site and I suppose investigations will now continue to determine and to ascertain the motive for this shooting.